What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another video. Rayman is back, baby! My boy Rayman is here. Sort of. I will address this, because I don't want to be too negative over this. But yes, we had the state of play that happened yesterday. I don't really tune into these at all, especially if there's, like, not a lot of things. I mostly talk about Nintendo stuff, occasionally, sometimes throwing something a little in there, but, you know, that's just... I don't know, that's just, the state of plays are always hit or miss sometimes. So yeah, but, one game that was in particular that I wanted to, really was interested to, which was leaked for a couple days. It was leaked for a couple days that Rayman was gonna have something on the way, basically. There was, like, these Rayman leaks that I didn't really talk about because, I usually don't really talk about leaks much and all that because I know some people rather be surprised and all, but that's just how things go. And that's just, I think the first video of June going by pretty well, huh? But yeah, so basically they reveal at the state of play it's Rayman Legends again, but it's a modern, like, graphical take on it. And, that could be interesting, honestly. And I will say, yes, it is Rayman Legends again. It's not a new Rayman game. I know we all want Rayman 4, and listen, I want Rayman 4 too. And, but I will say, I do love how this looks, in my opinion. Like, I will say Legends is like, you can't beat the Legends art style, honestly. But... you can't go wrong with it. Like, I still think it looks great, in my opinion. Because, like, I don't know. This is a case of, like, you can prefer one over the other, but still think the other looks great. I don't know. It's just kind of that type of situation with this Rayman Legends Retold. Is that what it's called? That's what it's called, yeah. But, I don't know. I think it was leaked a while ago. I think people are saying it was AI generated or AI or something like that. Thank God it wasn't. But, yeah. I'm still very excited. I'm still really interested, playing Rayman Legends again. I mean, it's the same game again, but now there's, like, brand new cutscenes. There's voice acting. We got a Rayman voice in there. And then, of course, I'm sure there's some extra content in there that we will see later down the road. And this game comes out in October, which is pretty neat. I think that's a good date for that, honestly. So, yeah. Also, Rayman Origins is getting a re-release now. That's also releasing on the same day. That's kind of wild, honestly. I gotta get both Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins. I've wanted to replay Rayman Origins for a while now, so I guess I gotta wait. I gotta play through Rayman 3 again, so yeah. But it's really cool to see Rayman, while despite not having a new game at this point, which I get, there's been a lot of takes of whether if a mascot platformer franchise is truly back. We've had a decent amount of revivals lately with different franchises like Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Mega Man. We had Bubsy return for some reason. So, like, we've had these mascot platformers returning, and whether or not if remakes should apply to that, like, it's a modern take of it, and I get that, some people want new games, and I personally would prefer the new games, but, like, I'm also not really too mad over this, honestly, and... like, I like, it's, I can get used to this, it's just kind of like, I'm just like, I can take what I can get at this point, as long as it's handled well, so yeah. Also, Rayman did get a slight new model. It's mostly the eye change, all the infamous split eyes. I think it works fine here. It was Diddy Kong that it didn't handle well. Why, literally, why? But... yeah, I don't know. I like Rayman's design here. I think Mario Rabbids Sparks Hope was, like, the perfect modern Rayman design, honestly. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring up that game, because, yeah. But, otherwise, I don't know. The game looks gorgeous, and I'm sure it's going to be handled pretty well. I'm very interested in checking this out, and also Rayman Origins being re-released. It's not a new game, and I know some people prefer that, because really the gameplay is basically, seems to be the exact same, just... looks different and all. They seem to take out the Murphy, stuff in exchange of, like, some 3D looking, stuff going on. I want to see more of that type of gameplay, for sure, honestly. But, I want to, if it makes you want to replay, it makes you want to play Rayman Legends again, sure, I'll play Rayman Legends again. We've been seeing a lot. They also did, I guess I didn't talk about, Rayman 1 did get re-released, like, earlier this year. It seems like they're trying to see this interest in Rayman, you know? They're trying to do this Rayman, like, resurgence, sorta. I hope this handles well. We've been seeing a lot of different franchises come back. I want to see Rayman get that treatment. I realized that a lot of my takes on this seem to be the Star Fox reveal, just different because I care more for Rayman than Star Fox. But, you know, I've been playing Star Fox games. Stay tuned for a ranking when I talk about the new game. So, yeah. Otherwise, I'm pretty interested in checking this out. I can totally understand the opposite reactions, really, but, like, I can see some conflicting results. Regardless, though, I'm still interested in checking this out. I'm gonna play Rayman Legends again. Now with, oh my god, it's real, basically, type reaction. But, you know what? I'm still interested in this. If this is the only way we're gonna get a new Rayman game, well, we better support it, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Are y'all checking out Rayman Legends again? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.